Alright, welcome back everyone. It's David, aka Fairmere4731, and I'm bringing you another multiplayer match. And this one is part 2 to the last video. And Luke wanted his revenge for the last match, so we granted it. In this match, it's going to be me and your boy and his army playing as France. I'll be on the right flank and your boy will be on the left flank, and Luke will be playing as Sweden, and he's brought all goons except for 2 artillery, and we have Joker playing as Austria. So in this match, it brings a flashback to the first video where the person brought all goons. So I obviously wasn't expecting him to bring all goons, so I don't have an army really set up to play Luke, who's an advanced player with all goons, because he actually can use them pretty well. He's done it a few times and he's done it very successfully. So I've got my work cut out for me, because both him and Joker come over to team up on me, and you can see all the movements. So of course, after the last match, I couldn't help but to just camp, because of all the funny, I don't know how to even express it, all the fun that we had just from hearing Luke complain about us camping. So I had to in this match. And now I think anytime I play against Luke, I have to camp. It's just an imperative. So anyway, you can see I'm using my artillery. I was using solid shot on him. And over here on the right flank, I get the first shots on his first 2 units of goons that are coming over. And have some initial success there. But using the solid shot on my artillery against his artillery, and I was able to knock out his cav that was by it and make his artillery immobile. So that pretty much yielded it useless for the end game. So anyway, you can see initially I have some success, but you can see what's coming on my flank, and I have to bring my hidden units out, and I've got to start preparing to shift back. So yeah, this is this is a pretty crazy match here. We have quite a large armies, because Joker brought an extremely large army, and of course Luke had a tremendous amount of cav. So definitely had mobility. I started initially bringing my my Swiss Guard up into the tree line. You'll see here in just a minute to anticipate the pullback, and I'm trying to get pulled back, but he's just got too much speed and mobility on me. I should have pulled back a lot sooner. That was the biggest mistake in this match that I made. Excuse me. So you can see I brought 2 lights back to support my retreat, and he just obliterates my 2 line and light that were over there on the flank. So, and he also took out my 2 goons that were on the far side. So I'm down to 3 goons, and he's already attacking my lights. So, and one of my lines next to my artillery is already enveloped. So yeah, it's not looking good. So I'll go into square in one of those units, and on my left flank I'll start pulling back and try to salvage what I can out of this mess. So he really got the jump on me on this one. So my ally is trying to advance and go after Joker's front. But yeah, you can see all my units routing out. But as like anything, you can see my Swiss Guard in the trees taking shots off on him, and actually my Swiss Guard does tremendous in the trees. He comes up, shoot at him, and I'm able to hold off with taking very minimal losses on that unit because he's in the trees. Blocks a lot of his shots, and I'm able to get mine out. So my retreating units, initially what I was planning on is just using that Swiss Guard to hold out to at least let me get 4 units back to cover the flank for your boy and his army, but he swept around that and went after my lights, routed out one of my lights, and so I'm left with just one in my 2 line. But I give a little back to him in that regard because he does lose quite a bit of goons in this assault. And as you can see, one of my lines is peppering him with some shot. I went into square and because I thought he was going to downhill charge me, and but that was kind of a mistake because I probably could have got more shots on him for doing that. Now he's going to use one of the units to back charge my Swiss Guard, but my Swiss Guard is in square, so I'll have the better of that. And you can see him in here in the trees in square formation. And like I said, I was holding out pretty good in there. So he's got four goons up on the top of the hill ready to charge down on me. I got Joker coming up on the downhill advancing on me, so I'm pretty much trapped there. But I had to make some kind of move, so I pushed my Swiss out of the trees to cause some kind of diversion. Yeah, I knew it would be the death of it quicker than what I needed it to be, but I was kind of left with no choice, so went after him, and he gets pretty shot up. So I got that unit and one other line unit just below the tree line fighting still, while my 3 units here are trying to make it to hold the upper flank of the hill. And yeah, you can see that line unit on the bottom down there trying to hide. And I do take out a few units with both of my 2 units that will remain behind, especially my Swiss. My Swiss do very good. They're one of the best units in the game. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of allergies going on, so that might be my voice a little different than usual. So they're about to take out my light unit that's trying to pull back, and that's pretty much toast for that. Now you can see how he's forming up. He does end up shooting himself quite a bit, so that helps me out, and because all I care about right now is at least trying to take out Luke's army, so I at least save some kind of face here. You can see my Swiss Guard are like, let's get out of here. Yeah, so here he comes again. You'll see he I get the first shots off on him, and when he starts shooting at me, he's gonna see how they're shooting at an angle. They hit their the unit next to him, so he loses some men that way. So I think he was just expecting to mow over me, but these are both Buckleys, so they're going to hold out even with the amount of losses they're taking. Again, the Buckleys are my favorite unit in the game, just because they have a fairly cheap price, so you can bring 4 of them to your army, and they really withstand a beat down. So here's getting ready for the final charge. Your boy sends a cav unit in to try to help in some way. He ends up routing one of Luke's goons out. So, but he ends up losing that unit. You can see Joker coming up and taking shots on him with his cab. So, yep, I'm just waiting for the final death toll here to see who makes it the longest, me or Luke. Because I know this game is pretty much a good game at this point. So, it's a race to see who can last the longest. And at this point it looks like Luke's got the advantage. But we'll see what happens. Alright, we're preparing for the final advance. Here he comes. So again, I get some of the first shots off, but when he shoots, he is going to take out a lot of his own men, and he also is going to whittle me down pretty bad too. But you can see what I'm talking about whenever he shoots at angle, just for how far back some of his units are. They're taking some residual on that. So one of his units routes mostly from his own fire. And I'm fairly depleted now, trying to regroup back a little bit closer to the artillery. So I guess there is one more push. And here it comes. I'm going to try and get lined up before he gets to me. I think I just barely do. My unit's starting to waver already. And you can see he's got very thin ranks. And that's going to cause a lot of damage to himself. But he's trying to get in where he doesn't hit Joker either. Okay, so I'm down to one unit. He's got, I think, 9. Yep, it's down to the wire. Okay, your boy is going to bring over a cav unit to help me out a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and charge into him because he's bringing a full-on charge. And now it's just a matter of putting Luke's men to sleep. So sit back and enjoy as we put Luke's goons to sleep. And here Luke's going for his last charge of the Lights Brigade. And I'm going to continue to charge them, my poor guys. You can see my guy's starting to waver now, so it's definitely a race to see who can hold out. He's got 2 units left, and I'm wavering. Who can possibly make it the longest? Go to sleep, Luke. Go to sleep. Alright, there's Luke's gone. Can I make it? No. Doesn't look like I'm gonna make it. But I held out longer than Luke. Yes! Now, it's just your boy and his army versus Joker, and Joker's gonna wrap this game up